Hi everybody, welcome back to Octavia's Insight. Let's look at November 8th through the 14th for our earth signs, starting with Taurus, then on to Virgo, and finally with Capricorn. This will be for November 8th through the 14th. Looking at Taurus first, what challenges, what advice they have for you, what you have to look forward to the week. Let's see. Taurus. All right, Taurus. So you may be really working like a Hebrew slave at this point. Primarily because you have, you might have some car issues that you need to fix. And so you're working hard to get that extra income moving in. I think you have to be very careful as to who you go to for help, either at work or even a mechanic. Making sure that you have the right people around you that are a good match for you. There's a couple of things I'm seeing here right now. One of them is health. Make sure you're taking care of your health. You may be feeling a little under the weather. You may be feeling like you don't want to work, but you know you need to. I think you might be burning the candle on both ends, either, you know, because I'm seeing with the car, with the vehicle, maybe you're traveling too much, and the vehicle could also be your body, your vehicle. So you might be moving around too much and not getting enough rest and not eating well or sleeping well. And so Taurus, you have to really watch yourself with that. If you are married, okay, and that's just for obviously a selected group of Taurus sun, moon, rising. I want to be very careful with this because either, here's the thing, if you guys have a goal that requires a big lump of or sum of money, and one or both of the partners are working, I mean like doing overtime, working, you know, long hours, just to kind of make the family happy, choose your battles wisely. Meaning, if you know your partner is working hard for the family, and you're not seeing that they're picking up the slack at home, back off them a little bit, because you might end up losing that battle. And you don't want to have a situation in your hand where there's a bad bad energy around you, bad energy around your home, or where your partner is like, I don't even want to be home. You don't want them to get into that kind of mindset. Also, I would say that if you are thinking of taking like a day trip and your partner is just wanting to chill, like it's, you know, sometimes you have stay-at-home moms and the husband just wants to go home, but the wife has been stuck all day long. Try to find a way to kind of compromise in where you want to go and what you want to do. And also, it's not necessary for the two of you to go together. Okay? Understandable that you don't see each other enough, but do give the space you do need for each other, so that way when you come back together, it's in a really good and healthy space. But I can see that there might be some mood swings and not seeing eye to eye on the same things, because one person wants one thing or wants to do one thing and the other person is just tired. So choose your battles wisely, Taurus. Do get the rest. If you can, chill with your partner and just kind of go with the flow, so that way you're not going against the current and causing an issue that you may later regret. All right, Taurus. Moving on to my other earth sign, Virgo. Sun, moon, rising. Virgo, sun, moon, rising for the week of November 8th through the 14th. Please check out Tuesday night's Clubhouse at 8 p.m. where I do readings and day-to-day energy read for the week as well. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Especially share the channel with friends, family, anybody else you like. All right, Virgo. This is interesting, Virgo. Sometimes the earth signs in the collective way, they do have kind of the same energies lurking around them. And for Virgo, there is a difference. There is some difference, but Virgo, there is something going on at home that you may be wanting to kind of pick up your things and go. But the problem is that you really love your home. You understand that there's changes that has to be done. There's some things that you wish were not there or you want to change, whether it's an old style or even an old attitude. It's like you want to get some stagnant energy out of your home, because it feels kind of heavy. Also, there might be an energy that not only is spiritually heavy but also physically draining. And it might be that you have so much work that has to be done at home that it's a bit much, and so you're looking to escape. If you're married or you're with a partner or living with someone, this may not be a good idea. You're going to have to, I would say my advice with this is to take a break from the work that you have to do at home. And why don't you both escape instead of one leaving the other behind? I see that more that you might be questioning, why are you together? There might be this kind of vibe or feeling of codependency that you're not feeling is very healthy for the relationship. In fact, it may feel very toxic at this time. And it may be because, it all, I think, is coming from the foundation of the home. And I don't know if you guys out there who are who spiritually clean your home, Virgo, this is a good sign for me that you need to sage it, you need to bless it. If you haven't done so, if you moved into a home or even if you're moving furniture around or painting or building something, you need to do some spiritual work in terms of the home. Also, you may have to get rid of old things and allow new things come through, but you're just financially, you're not seeing the money to come in for you to do that. And so you're feeling a little bit blocked in that sense. If it is a home that you're leaving to go into another home, then I think you're like, I don't know if it's like you don't want to come back, but you have to come back to that place, or you're going to pick up your things and leave some things behind. That sometimes tells me like, look, you need to be present. If you're going to be in your, let's say, new home, you can't be thinking about the old home. And that's why the cards are saying the problem is you got to know how to let go of the old so you can let the new come in. And so if you're dragging two homes on your back, then that's going to feel very toxic. That's going to feel very heavy. That's going to feel very draining. So you need to lighten yourself up. And the way you do that is by letting go of some of your responsibilities that you have from one place, because you're going to have a new set of responsibility in your next location. Again, just like Taurus, be careful with you burning the candles on both ends. Make sure that you're not doing too much that you end up feeling ill, okay? But in any case, I think the cards are just describing you being very busy with your new home or your new location, okay? There is a light at the end of the tunnel, Virgo, and it all looks really solid, secure, and stable. So good for you. Now moving on to our last earth sign, which is Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Here what we have for the week of November 8th through the 14th. Let's see what we have for November 8th through the 14th. Let's look. Please let me know if you have any questions about what you're hearing, any statements. If you have any confirmations, that would be really nice. Capricorn, it looks like this is a time that you're looking to leave where you are. So let's say if you're in the city, you're moving out to the suburbs, or your environment is changing, and you're a little bit split, perhaps torn between the two.